The Gannet was something else. It was a monstrous big thing, and we'd never seen anything like it. And I was lucky enough to get onto the HMAS Sydney for 2 short trips with the Fireflies before we went to England to pick up the Gannets and the Melbourne. And the difference, thinking back, you couldn't imagine how these monstrous great Gannets were going to be able to operate on the small Sydney light fleet carrier. But it did, obviously, and did very well. But stacking them away was a nightmare for the poor old handlers, because you've seen how they fold, the double fold in the wings. But they're still very big and very high, and to get down the aircraft lifts into the hangar was a work of art, how they used to stack them in there. In my time, I was mainly on the flight line servicing with those, because I was still only a junior sailor, a leading hand pilot's mate, aircraft pilot's mate, where you could do airframes and engines, both trades, and a little bit of other stuff. But it was mainly on the servicing line. You could get pulled off there every now and again and thrown into the maintenance section, where you did, in fact, pull the engines down, overhaul them to the degree that we're allowed to do it without going to manufacturer or whatever. And I never had much of that, fortunately. I was, being a pilot's mate, usually on the flight deck in the sunshine, and just looking after basically 1 or perhaps 2 aircraft on your own, which gives you a lot of freedom. And of course, when the aircraft are airborne, you've got that free time to do what you want. They can't pull you off and do any involved maintenance on anything else, because you've got to be there when the aircraft comes back, and then you do the refuelling, the re-oiling, the inspections, etc., etc.